is time for a practice run here. Oh, I guess the bottom of mine is a little bit cut off. I'll fix that at some point. White Mage Black Belt. Interesting. Alright. I think I'm gonna go for the on-purpose Black Belt and practice just to see how quickly I can get it done. Because I really do think I want to be able to do this. Alright. Nope, I want to try and test Black Belt. Here we go. I mean, I've sort of done all the things I would want to do with... Holy crap, no gold. This is awkward. Oh, I do have lit 2 at least. Alright, I'm gonna take that first fight then. No, I could, and then I'd just dan the black belt, but I'm not really, you know, exercising anything too much. I mean, it would help the derust a little bit, but not really that much. Alright, let's go get Red Mage. Some offense. Check out the armor shop over here too. If there's chain armor, I want to know about it. Nope. Actually, I do want you like that for now, because there was just nothing here, right? Yeah. Alright, attempts. Let's get that volume up a bit. The counter table didn't seem too crazy one way or the other. Alright. There we go. And this way, if I die inside, which is fairly likely, I can just reset. There's a little bit of seed money. Yeah, you may as well just wait. You're not doing anything productive. I'm gonna give that to Black Mage, since I don't really care if the White Mage lives through Garland, at least. Oh, we bought a pure potion. We bought 2 pure potions. Oh no, we've got one in the chest. So this is definitely not guaranteed. Yeah. It's not terribly surprising. And Red Mage is out of charges. So we gotta hope Black Mage lives. Alright. I'm actually just gonna walk to Sarah Poisons and then heal now, just in case I fought something on the way. Bottle's no good. But there's the canoe. Sadly, we didn't get a ton of money, but I don't think I'm going to regret getting 2 soft potions. Alright, only one place to go. Actually, I probably should just waded through the river there. Because I have lit. So Karibe should be no issue. I'm just gonna save right after, Oh, that's interesting. That's one. Alright, I'm gonna save after this, because I don't like going through this prologue twice. And then I'm actually gonna try and get into a fight in the river. That didn't take too long. Pretty decent experience for what it is. Alright, well that's all we got. Take advantage of my character's inability to run at this point. Don't want to die to just like random ogre stuff or whatever. That's why I use the tent. There's level 5, so we can learn a level 3 spell, though it's kind of unlikely we can afford it. Alright, well, we can learn Temper, but I don't really care about that at the moment. I'll probably not use Temper until the very last set of fights. Heal 2 would be great if I could afford it. Just gonna write that down. Life 2. The same thing. I'm gonna go to the item shop first here. Mostly just to check for the plot item. Nothing there. And then I can sell this silver gauntlet for a little bit of money. Ooh, we do have silver bracelets and gold bracelets. So that's tempting. Gold bracelets aren't too expensive. Alright, well, nothing in blood magic. So one thing I could do is just like grind here, but it's generally not going to be a tremendous idea. It'd be one thing if like there was a really good spell to get. Like I would hang around for Nuke or Fade for sure, but I don't care about Temper, so I'm just gonna have to deal with the southeast part of the continent without any useful spells. Hey, Falconic! Wow, that is a big cheer. Thank you. That is very kind of you. That will certainly put you in the lead position. How is it going, Falconic? Yep, you're gonna wear that gold medal for a while. I suppose I'll cure you, huh? Oh man, this guy. Look at you, thank you. Oh, there's the chime. Alright. It's good to know. Mostly checking here for pro ring. No good. Of course! Alright, fade. And wall. Writing that down. There's... I can almost afford it, but it doesn't do me a whole lot of good at the moment. Adamant. Alright, well, we're gonna go up to Provoca for sure, get the pirate item, and we've got the crystal as well, so we can go turn that in. I would not be surprised if one or more of those were sort of dead ends, but it's definitely the way we should go. This is gonna hurt a little bit, but I'm fairly okay with that, because this is gonna be a really good experience. Yeah, I sort of regret not making more of them, honestly. I kind of think it's a little too late to, you know, put in tournament tutorials at this point in time. Or at the very least, all I would do is just help my opponents at this point. Doing some pretty nice fish fights here. This one I'll just run from. Ocho had a ton of HP. Oh, and you're dead. That's fine for now. It's less okay if you die, but it's still okay because you're not the ones casting things. I'll just heal things when I get to Provoca, not a big deal. I may as well just kill these. They're actually a pretty solid experience for what they are. Yeah, shouldn't be going up. That's just wasted steps. Ooh, fire 2. Hey, what was I saying about ogres doing random stuff? So it sort of looks like I barely made it, and the commentators would probably go nuts about it, but it's kind of whatever. So I am going to revive Black Belt. I do want to try and get as many levels as I can on him before I do the grind. Ooh, heal 3. I will definitely want that on the Red Mage. Because we've already seen Nuke and Temper, so there really isn't anything that would fill the slots enough. Well, Fast is pretty good. I'll take Quadex. It's not terrible. Alright, hit up the inn, and let's look to some pirates. I think Heal 3 is a really underrated spell, for races especially. Okay, well, that almost guarantees one of the things I have is the ship. Alright, I don't know why I went in there, because I knew it wasn't going to be too relevant. There's our chain armor. Now I'll put you up here. I do need pure potions, don't I? Let's do that. Oh, don't you get in my way. Oh, you bastard. Look at this guy. What a punk. Alright, let's go check out what my toy's got. These will be a reasonable experience for the time invested. Doesn't seem like a lot, but at the moment I can't really do a whole lot in the grinding department. Like, I can't even just go to Power Peninsula profitably. This probably won't kill that. Oh, it did good. Opal armor is the money. Well, it looks like we're going all the way back to turn in adamants. Just kind of okay. We get to hit up Elfland on the way back. Buy some spells and such, and camping equipment, which I'm quickly running out of and probably shouldn't use so much of at the moment. It's all fine. I'm just gonna stay at the inn anyway. To write down where the chime was. I was pretty sure it was in Crescent, but I wasn't paying that close attention. Alright, don't get fire tubed. Good job. Could fight that, but it doesn't really matter. Some people would go to Volcano right now. I think they're all nuts. Especially because of the way I've sequenced it to where I couldn't buy spells in Elfland. It doesn't really make sense to go there. Furthermore, I don't really think it makes sense to even stop at Crescent, so I'm not going to. You don't get poisoned while you're in the canoe or the ship, so no need to use pure potions yet. You might just get poisoned again later anyway, or just die. One of the two. Let's see. Again, this is all fine. Like, it sucks up some of my money, but I'm about to sell some opal armor anyway, so hopefully I don't have too much concern with that. Actually, it might be safer in the river because of ogres. Alright, so I gotta use some money reviving these guys, but again, I can sell opal armor, and if this sells for a lot, I can even buy silver things. Oh, baby, yeah, that's the one. Alright. I'm just gonna buy silver instead of gold. I do still kind of need money for things. Maybe that's a little crazy, but... Alright. Need lots and lots of tents. 40 should be fine. Want to buy a few houses? Not quite 10. So I'm going to take a little extra time and buy them individually. I'm going to buy some heal potions. I have heal 3 charges, so I'm not super concerned about healing, like in Volcano or whatever, but you're going to want these at some point anyway. Just started, Hangry. Good to see you. Doing some practice for Black Belt to see what is and isn't viable. Alright, let's go get Life 2. So I definitely want that. And that's the Fear slot. Oh, so you can learn that. Never mind. Yeah, okay. I could get Imp too, but I sort of don't care about that spell. The Black Magic sucked here. So I'm gonna go here instead. Alright. Fire 2 is not usually very good. but there are places for it, and we simply don't have options at the moment. Alright, heal 2 is not really exciting when we already have heal 3, but more heal spells never hurt. Let's go grab Fire 2. And see, I am glad I didn't pick up a gold bracelet, because that would be problematic. This is unrunnable, huh? Almost sucks that there aren't werewolves with this to get experience from it. I think that was the 8 encounter here as well. Ogre's second spell is Fog too, so I'm not really worried about that. Let's use our copious healing. Alright, really hoping the Adamant isn't just like the tail or the slab or, you know, something that doesn't help. I'm guessing it's gonna be the ship. If it's not here, it's in the volcano. That hurts quite a bit. Actually, I'm just gonna say screw that. Alright, well, you don't have much choice. It is volcano time. Because I don't have warp. So I don't really want to do Ice Cave this early. So that didn't work out this time. So unless the floater is just like super easy to get, this is gonna be a wild goose chase of a seed. If I get very lucky, I might, like, find Mazmune or something right away. Boo. Waste of time. Let's just reset out of that one. The encounter table seems to be very evenly spread out. I know they were EXPs, but I really don't have too many legitimate ways of killing these things. Well, let's check the armory. I'll get lucky. Heal helmet is not quite what I'm looking for there. Okay, well, we got the Vorpal. But that's about it. It's not about money. I'm trying to focus on just this flag set for right now. Alright, don't kill everybody, please. Alright, this is probably worth it. Could just quad X everything. That might work. Damn. Alright, don't kill him. I need him. Okay, quad X works. Sometimes it doesn't. And I've got a house, so like, I'm not really worried about this at the moment. Okay. Well, there's a whole bunch of experience for our mages. Lots of this fight. Everybody wants me to play that challenge. See, well, we'll see after after my set of 3 with Edgeworth. We'll see. I really don't want to use those heal potions. I have seen some of the times, and they don't look very promising. So, it's a little scary. Oh man, nothing in the armory. That's not great. And I have like no spells with which to kill carry, so it's like I can't even finish Volcano right now. I think I might legitimately have to go to Ice Cave. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like you saw how I did in the last one. I got 6th, and that was with tournament flags. What? Who got poisoned? Wasn't paying attention. Oh, yeah, you're just dead. That's fine too. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty compelled to go to Ice Cave for the incentive item here. We don't have warp, so it's gonna be the long way. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. But I at least did gain a couple levels in Volcano. So hopefully it's not too bad. I've got lots of healing. Besides, I'm not here to make anyone feel bad. I'm use lit 2 because I'm about to use a house here anyway. And these guys are actually surprisingly decent experience. But it only works if I don't min-roll both my lit 2s. Alright, well, we're going in at like level 9-10, so... oh boy. This is not a good idea. Alright. We don't have warp, so we have to go through this floor 3 times. This part right now, the first time we come up to the other half, and then the second time. So we have to dodge all of the crack. That's the only floor the wizards appear on. So hopefully we're okay. I have to do this the long way too. On the other hand, I might be able to do some eye grinding. Oh, this is unrunnable, huh? That's good, they didn't have too many hit points. Oh boy. Oh no, that's not great. Run? Run? Oh no. Oh, if the red mage ran right there, we would have been okay. This isn't gonna be great. Alright, so I know that mage chest is just a bunch of gold, so I can ignore that the second time I go. It's a lot of gold, but... Ooh, nice. You know. Gotta try and get through this. The super troll is if the floater is in marsh. But that's an absurd play that nobody should make. Alright, you run. We need to start trying to kill these things. I don't trust your ability to run, but I do trust in your ability to burn things, which is misplaced apparently. And Scorch. Wizards and Wraiths. A little hardier, but not much. I think there's two of these I can run from. Of course, I say that. There we go. Alright, we didn't get this one, though. Alright, well. Alright. Not amazing, but... I think I'm gonna preemptive heal 3 here. If I can get in between the cremate casts, might be alright. Alright. The other one attacked, so that was nice. That saves us a life 2 charge. Oh boy, these are unrunnable, huh? Alright, so this is gonna be the rare case where I skip a chest. Oh god. That's just what I needed to see. Ah. Alright, well, this is unlikely to turn out very good. Sure. Ah, and you missed. Slow too. Well, at least they hit irrelevant people. Oh, come on! Oh, Frost Dragons have crazy evade. There's not much I can do. At least there's... Oh my god. Kidding me with this? Nice game. Alright. Well, we get to skip the 3 chests in there now. And I think we're gonna skip those 2 chests over there. Yeah, those weren't great. Oh boy, here's the crack wizards. That's only one. That's actually not bad. I will take that. Crack yourself before you wreck yourself. Extreme 8 rates are bad for your health. I don't think this one's gonna work. Yeah. I think we can do a better start than that. Not even gonna set that one out. Oh my god. Yay. Alright, these guys are our friends. It's only 3. It's a 3 to 7 encounter, so that's the nice side of it. Ambush wraiths. Don't think that does it. Alright, attempt number 6? Question mark. Yeah, I'm just not gonna deal with that. That doesn't even count. Yeah, really, like I was talking about before, we gotta go through this floor 3 times, so it's just like, we have to find a ribbon, or we just have to get insanely lucky. And that doesn't seem terribly viable, but... Oh my god. This isn't great either. Ooh, there we go. There's that turn order coming into play finally. I mean, I could lit 2 these guys, but I don't have a high confidence rate that it would kill any of them. Or if it would, not very many of them. Got the first strike on the fight. I don't care if I get first strike on it. These things hit for like 5 damage. Alright, again, I don't need to get any of the treasures here. But I have to survive to get to the pitfalls. Alright, so you can go across the bottom there in the no-fight territory. I'm actually going to try and run from this. There's only 2 wraiths, and I only have so many Fire 2 charges. There we go. Alright. I'm going to need to do this fight twice. Oh, that's pretty easy. I think I'm going to be able to run from this. Alright, cool. Alright, we're skipping the Frost Dragon chests, because no thank you. So we'll see what the Genghis 6 has for us. Ugh. Ow. Okay, that's good to know. Well, we'll see if the wolf squad tile is unrunnable, and if so, we're maybe screwed out of that one too. Which means I'm gonna go to this side first. I wouldn't normally bother with that, but if this is unrunnable, I have a huge problem. Okay, never mind. And we're fine. These seem to be non-lethal abilities. There's a pro ring. Okay, that doesn't help me from crack, sadly, but I'll take what I can get. Normally this would be a good fight to take. Oops. Off by 1. Alright. Dodge the wizards again. And the wraiths. Oh my god. I'm gonna die because I failed to run. Okay. Pro cape, which is also not crack protection, but Aegis shield. Alright, if there's nothing in this chest, then we have wasted an awful lot of time here. Claudex probably works here. Alright, so we have our progression, because we have the canal as well. What's going to seem insane is this. I need levels. I'm not exactly using my Quadex charges on anything else either, although I probably should have used it on that Frost Giant fight we saw. This, at the very least, gets our black belt into a semi-usable state at level 10. Actually, no. While you've got Quadex charges, you may as well use them, but I think that Flame Sword will probably do pretty good here. That's not a thing. Yeah, 4 hits for 16 is not exactly inspiring. Alright, we're gonna try and fight this fair and square. The best wasn't the worst. Still got aquatics charges, do it. Alright, we're starting to get some reasonable hit point totals, finally. Yeah, I'm still gonna keep fighting a little bit more. I would really love to have level 16, actually. That gets me nuke charges. Fade as well, actually. So that would be our way to kill Carrie. Alright, last Lit Chew charge, which might not be smart to use, but... This thing isn't really hurting us. Alright. Just gonna fight this fair now. This takes some time, but I think this is really the optimal way to do this. Let's get new charges as soon as possible. Oh boy. What a waste. What a waste. Nice turn order game. What a waste. So the whole point is that I'd level and have HP so that I would survive something like that. There you go. Hey. this one we gotta fire too. There we go. Just a pain when I haven't gotten a flame sword yet. Don't hit him. Yeah. That's fine. This thing has like heal too and its spell list too. It's just totally a pain. So I'm not afraid to use it. I gotta use my third fire 2 charge. I'm not even gonna get past this thing if I don't use it. It's gonna take a while. I shouldn't be in any real danger here. Alright, this first chest was useless, so I don't have to get it. This one I think I gotta protect though, so I kinda want that. I could go straight down the hole, but these chests were money at least. Alright, yeah, I don't need prep for this. Alright, let's get our levels again. Oh, I need to get the ship at some point. That's important to remember. Now's a good time for that. Alright, I'm gonna give you the heal helmet, because you apparently have nothing better to do. Yeah. That would be nice, but that involves finding it. You still have Quacks. And you're done. Oh, you can get a lit 2 or 2. Actually, you know what? Why, there's no point to use this lit 2s because it's not going to kill it. Now we can use lit 2. Those are actually damaging it. Yep, so I should not use lit 2. Doesn't matter. Jeez, 2 hits for 27? Come on now, Red Mage. Still maintain that this is the correct way to do things. I'm actually going to stop using lit 2. I want to have 1 charge. Which is actually going to make things a little awkward, but... That Red Mage does not want to damage it. Let's do 1100. Got one more. There you go. Alright. Full heal. Try this one out. Alright. You have no fire to you. Alright, just gotta dodge everything now. Oh, there are worse fights to fail to run from. Hey! Alright, we've got our ship. Since we got it in Ice Cave, that means it's Dr. Provoca. So one thing that is kind of interesting right now is that Marsh, unless it has the floater, which is absurd, was not the source of our progression, but it might have still had a weapon for Red Mage, or a ribbon or something that would have still helped get through Ice Cave at a better rate. So it might have still been an okay play. Should have used the pure potions before I saved, but I think I'm alright. Alright, I'm gonna go to the inn. I kind of want some healing stuff, so... I could buy 10 houses now with no fear of running out of money. Alright, we do need to make a stop on our way out. And I think it makes the most sense to do all this now. This could end up being a bit of a dead end. But that's sort of the risk we have to take. I'm gonna save right there. Let's go get our ruby. Well, that left. Chances are fairly good that Sarda's going to give us a useful item. It's not just going to give us the bridge. However, it doesn't necessarily give us the floater. And we may not necessarily want to save getting it. Ice 3 and Warp. And Lit 3. We're just going to go nuts. You can't have any of this. Oh, you can have Lit 3. Yeah, sure, why not? You got money. There might be pro rings here. Let's go check that out. There are not, but... let's sell an Aegis Shield. At least get you silver armor. And we've got warp charges. Yeah, I don't feel like waiting for that. Alright. So we're gonna go turn in the ruby. Because that gets us a plot item. It'll also get us 4 chests. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not worth our time. I'm just kind of walking all over the place. This isn't really worth my time either. Oh, love saving outside of here, but I'm pretty sure it's correct. Of course, the real troll is if floater's in, like, Volcano or something. So I'm gonna check a billion other places before I do that. This might be the crown. This could be the herb. This could be a lot of things. TNT. This could be the Mystic Key. That'd be nice. Yep, it's the herb. Should have a couple warp charges. There's no guarantee that the herb is useful, but it's gonna take so long to verify that I may as well save. There's some dragon armor to sell. I'll just reset out of that one. And that one. Nah, this won't keep. Alright, fine. Alright, we can take the super secret entrance to turn in the herb. As a bonus, this gets us pretty close to Ordeal. I'm gonna stay at the end first anyway. And we're gonna pick up gold bracelets while we're in Elfland as well. That's no good at all. So I think you should have that. Nope. Oh my god, dragon armor's just worthless. Alright, nobody else probably has room right now. That ice shield might be worth something. Protest. Could go turn in the slab, but there's not much point until I have the airship anyway, so I'll wait until I have that to do it. Could go get Nuke and Fade, but I think I'm just gonna do this first. Yeah, these are worth a fair bit, but... We got 3 warp charges. Well, that wasn't it. Okay, that's something new. So 2 and far. Near is the shortcut. Ah, sure, this is worth something. Ah, you know what? Screw it. These guys have insano evasion. but I've got extra ice 3 charges, so why not? Hey, there is our tickets to a grind in Volcano. Assuming Agamas are kind, which may be too much to assume, but... Alright. Yet another fetch quest item. I don't want to spend too much time on Zombie Dragon here. Here's our Fade charge. So let's see if Crown leads to Floater. We do a little west. Oops, didn't actually mean to use the bottle, but it's fine. Hey, alright. So we needed to do all the things to get the floater. Alright. This time I can't screw up sailing to it. I have weird problems with that 0-0 coordinate at the corner of the map. But this part I can't really screw up. Alright. First things first. I need to purchase a lot of things, so... I need the chime. I would love Fade. I don't really need life. I can do without that. I suppose you can learn Nuke yet. Not yet. And you don't ever get to learn Nuke. Alright, let's see. I suppose I can go get a whole bunch of errands done now. Let's go translate that slab. So I'm going to that corner of the world anyway. You're still missing quite a few of the chest items, despite opening quite a bit. So maybe cardio will provide. So far we're just getting the worst equipment in the game, and a pure potion. Not exactly what we wanted, but... This time we've saved outside, so I can reset if these treasures suck. Oh! They don't suck. There's our first ribbon, finally. This one's worth fighting. You've got Fade, don't you? Go nuts, because we've got houses outside. There's a pro cape. Alright, I'm gonna grab these chests now before the dragon totally blocks me. Alright, well, all we got was a pro cape out of that one, but that's okay too. Let me drop some of this. Give me some room. Alright. Let's go check our bottle item. Check what's here for future reference, although there really isn't any black magic. Oh, Cure 4. That's not something you can learn yet. Pro Ring should be here then. Oh, and they are dirt cheap. I think I just need 3. This could be the bridge again, could be the tail, which I actually would welcome. It's a cube! Well, we needed that at some point. Let's crash into the mountains before we land. We've all got much better defense. Alright. It was plausible, but... well, that doesn't happen too often. Nice ambush rate, zombies. Tyro. We're quad Xing. Oh well. Let's just reset out on that one. Alright, well here's hoping this is something other than the bridge. We need the key and the rod, and Oxyale. Well, Goose Chase. You know what? Let's do that. Giants seem to have a fairly high ambush rate as well. Alright, so one thing I could do is do air right now, but I think that's a fool's errand. Dealing with all that, so instead... I actually don't want to land there, I want to land here. And I should be able to handle this black belt grind. Now that I've got ribbon. How many heal potions do I have? 92. That's splendid. Already cleared this floor. One thing that's particularly sad is I haven't seen fast. Which means it's either... It's like 2/3 chance of finding it in, or 1/3 chance of finding it in on-rack. Or, yeah, on-rack's the right one. I've been to Gaia. Alright, let's see what this thing has. Let's not see what that thing has. Hey! Well, I'm about to use them anyway. I got lost for a second. Slight distractions. That's an upgrade. Well, you've already got it. It was. 56 gold. You do have some attack power, which is not great. Alright, yeah, I have no real way of healing you outside of these. That doesn't... I'm fine with that. This isn't a race, so kind of whatever. Alright, time to try and kill some folks off. Or I'll just do like 3 critical hits, whichever. I should probably go walk in the lava. This might take a little while. Otherwise... Alright. So the point of this exercise was to try and see how viable Black Belt was. And the final time is going to look like garbage, because obviously we're like way, way behind on even just our first orb. But you gotta try and keep in mind the splits should, in theory, improve after this first one. Oh, it's got stun touch. That's not terrific. It might be the case that red dragons are a little better here. However, then we're running the risk of all the other fights on that floor possibly ruining me. $25.05 per fight is pretty healthy, though. And Black Belt's got so much natural magic defense that I should be able to avoid the stun touch a bit. It's by no means guaranteed, but... Gaze, however, would have to go through road. Alright, there's 21, so those are 6 hits, but I think I'm gonna head towards 30. Actually, I could probably stop at like 28. Because there's quite a bit of this game left. We've only got one of the chest items. We need at least one of them. Because there's tail left, and there's bridge left that are no good for progression, but everything else will be. We've got Rod Key, Oxyale outstanding. So I might actually go to air next. Oh, I do have a TNT I gotta turn into. It's the first time in a while we didn't kill it straight away. Probably level on the next one. Nope. Oh, Blizzard's your second one? That's interesting. That's actually pretty good, since I am resistant to ice anyway. There's our 5 hits. So now we should be pretty much guaranteed the kill if we hit. This is roughly when the speed gaming chat would be going nuts at me for wasting all this time. But I really do think the final game Fiends are going to be a huge problem with the spell set we've got. We have basically nothing useful in the first half of the spell catalog at all, offense-wise, so... Alright, there's 28, which is about where I said I would stop. So the target is 32, but I'm not really compelled to get 32 here since there's a lot more of the game to go yet. And I'm sort of going to assume that I'm just going to pick it up on the way. Especially given these 3 guaranteed fights. I don't think I'm in any danger of actually dying here, but... Hose nose, dark, and lit too. Alright, and there's our first orb, only an hour 30 in. Alright, let's head to Crescent and revive everybody. I'm gonna need heal potions, but I don't remember if it's sold in here. Okay, I do. Need to go turn in TNT. I suppose I had to do that in any order I want. It's actually better to wait to turn in the TNT if I'm planning to go to air anyway, but... so be it. The TNT could lead to the key, which could lead to some stuff, but... and if this is just a zonk anyway. Nope, that one's good. So I could go to C instead, but I actually still think air is better. The one problem I have with going to air right now is I don't have a lot of warp charges, and I'm planning on full clearing it, so that's alright. We'll make do. In fact, we'll probably gain a level while we're in there anyway. And maybe get another warp charge. You know what? Let's do this. Well, this gauntlet is something. Alright, I'm gonna get this. Actually, you're fine with that. Vampire's got a reasonable amount of hit points. That'll give us some easy heal. And totally nothing. Well, it's not really worth my time. This Blue Dragon will be worth my time. Mesmew in hand, Black Bolt to do stuff. Wow, that's surprising. Let's try again. Yeah, I'm not really in big need of mad monies at the moment. I am in need of the rod, not Excalibur. That is not a thing I actually need. That does nothing. Okay, how many warp charges do I have? I have 3. So I'm gonna want to use 1, 2. This one's fine. I'm not really sure why I'm even bothering with Lit 2, because this is not going to kill anything. But maybe the next round will be a tiny bit faster. No, it still won't be. I don't think that single Lit 2 would have killed anything. Suppose I will give a large dagger to you. Yeah, those eyes had pretty crazy defense. Tempting, but upgrade. Cue the T-Mobile dancers. I think Wizard Staff might even be an upgrade too, but I'm just not going to bother with it. What's going on, NTI? Good to see you here. Yep. I'd say I had a very good weekend. Got to do all kinds of fun shenanigans, and being on call wasn't too stressful. I'm just gonna get this now. This is all kind of the slow stuff. Sky 2 is never good, but it sort of is what it is here. 2 hits for 262. The power of the Mesmew. Again, I'm still missing 3 chest items. Oh. Oh, that will do. Put that up front to make it a little easier to use, and I'm stupid. That's fine. We'll find the tail at some point. She doesn't take damage anyway, look at that. We'll probably find the Opal Bracelet at some point too. There you go, Black Mage. You got a kill. Well done. You're definitely gonna hit 32. Alright, so... It's up to Sky 3. I haven't found defense or power gauntlet yet either. Ooh, Cure 4. Alright. Mage Staff, Light Axe. Oh, I was really hoping for the Quadfecta on usable items in that room. That would have been sweet. Almost. Yep, I was supposed to cast Warp. That's fine. Wait. Do I look like a waiter? Yeah, whatever. Get Fade. Damn, I wanted to use the Ice 3 charge instead of the Noob charge, but... Definitely getting some spell charges for TOFR, that's for sure. Wow. Sky was pretty much a bust. Yeah, I hope so. I'm certainly pretty well equipped to fight it. Sorry, Warmick lovers. Yeah, sure, you're gonna be Temper Mage, why not? Oh, I do have Fast. Well, this is easy. Wow, that thing's got some hit points. Yeah, I don't really need the level this time, so I'm not super concerned. Alright, so we still need the key and the rod. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're just kind of going to see. I could go to Waterfall first. But I actually don't think that's the right play. Chances are actually fairly decent that the waterfall item doesn't do anything. I don't have a clue what that could have been. That black magic shop was never going to be useful, but... Alrighty. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, Alright, so I'm just gonna full clear left side first. We might get lucky. We'll get all the progression. Runnable ghosts are always a good sign. I'm still looking for the rod and the key. And the tail would be an okay backup item as well. Oh, this one's unreadable. Fun. Well, I suppose you can just use that. Wow. That was a lot of damage, and that was a lot to survive. Jeez. I'm gonna punch that water right in the mouth. Ooh. Well, you should do that. It's just one of these, I'll fight it, but not two and not with a Wizard Sahagan. Boy, left side empty too. Nice, I should take care of them all. Luckily these are runnable. Ooh, stun touch. All kinds of fun. Yeah, this is the unrunnable one. So I suppose I do have lit 3. Definitely gonna check mermaids. That is by by far the most likely spot for something at this point. Well, the Mars could give the key, and that would open up quite a bit too. Blaze. A lot of damage on that. That's better. Okay, that orb was a little faster, but we're just gonna dive right back in. Yeah, I've seen people get both the chests on this floor, and I don't really understand that one. It's a really weird path to take. Oh! Is that so? Well, they've got ribbons. I don't know how many soft potions I have. I certainly have 2, but I have 3. Alright, well, here's hoping we don't get wrecked. Give me at least 1, please. Like, almost even if it's the bridge. Just give me one of them. Okay, a ribbon. That's a thing. So it's not totally a wasted trip. No key, so it's almost certain that what I'm looking for is not in TFC. Wow, no mermaids either. So sea and sky, both nothing. Alright, Marcy. You better be guarding some sweet treasure. You vote heal potion? It's plausible. Well, Marcy is an incentive NPC, but the treasures are not incentivized, no. Oh, I haven't been to Ordeal yet, either. Oh yeah, I have. Never mind. That's where the floater was. Duh. Boy. You just don't have anything. Shout out to everybody lurking in the channel watching. Thank you for spending your evening with me. There's Out of Bounds bet for free. That's kind of cool. Oh my god, Marcy, no! Why are you like this? Worst Marcy ever. Ah, oh, worst waterfall ever. I mean, I still killed some things, I guess. It was not. So we've got a bit of an issue. So we don't have the rod, but Earth is the last place to go. The only other place we can go is the place that shall not be named. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, they're missing 3 chest items. It's rod, key, tail. So here we are. Oh, that's true. I did skip 2 chests in ice. How am I even taking this fight? So that's plausible. You do help. That will be the last place we go. I'll do March before I go back to Ice Cave for those 2 chests. Just nothing, huh? I'm saving there instead of resetting because I did at least fight a couple things. And the time spent to do so is already spent. Well, that one I can reset though. Alright. This is just gonna feel pretty bad. Oh, wow. That's just great. Well, at least I waited a while to come here until I had more levels. Yeah, that would have made Marsh incredibly fun early on. So that does make me feel a bit better about not going there. Oh, there's an opal bracelet. Alright, we don't really need that. Jeez. I'm gonna go all the way to the vampire just to find the key. Or nothing. That would really, really suck. But if it's the rod, we're gonna gain a ton of time versus any option that wouldn't have done it. Oh, come on, Bat. Well, at least you went the correct way. You even gained a level off of it. Okay. That has tipped the balance. Enough that it is now worth it to go searching elsewhere for the rod. Hey, there we go. No, I have fast, I have temper, there is not really any tremendous reason to go find any more treasures. Sorry, Tail. You are the fourth chest item, and you are not going to be opened. So we'll probably hit 32 on the black belt in TOFR, and that's fine. I may not even really need 32, and that's another thing that's kind of worth examining here. Because we did find Mazmune, and Fighter would be totally fine. Like, we're finding so much equipment that it's almost inevitable you're gonna have a fighter with enough gear on it. We didn't find the defense of the power gauntlet, which is sort of strange. So that's actually one nice thing too, is if, like, you know, one or both of those went missing in weird TOFR chests, or we skipped those in ice or something, Knight would have a disadvantage there, because I'm really not going to need Power Bonk at all on the black belt, and defense is a nice to have, but probably don't really need it. Really? All these trolls. Just trolling. And Sunsword even has a bonus against these things, and still can't kill one. Just sad. No tail is a reason to have Fighter be much worse in this flag set, or not flag set, but seed. But it probably wouldn't have taken too long to find. I mean, for all I know, it's just in Canaria or something that's pretty trivial to get. I'm just not going to. I'm kind of curious. 4,200, alright. Because we're gonna get at least 2,000 for free off the Fiends. So I might just run into like a seafood party mix deal. It was actually pretty fortunate that we were able to get the spell set we did with this group. I miss out on Cure 4 and Wall, but I don't really need Wall. I'm just gonna save Life 2 charge. Actually, how many Life 2 charges do you have? You have 5? Yeah, screw it. Because who knows how nasty these Fiends are gonna be. Okay. That's how it's gonna be. I don't want to use a nuke charge. I'll use a fire 2 charge. This is mostly to help out the red mage. Still couldn't get it done. Jeez. Oh, come on now. There you go. Oh, that almost guarantees us 32. Not quite, but you'll probably find something else unrunnable. Well, not these. I think I would have been able to learn Life 1 on the Red Wizard. Oh, I have Life 2 on the Red Mage anyway. Alright, yeah, just kill things. 1 damage. Oh, 2 hits. Good job. Well, you got some hit points, but... The enemy groups on this floor consist almost entirely of 4 large enemies. Once in a while, Carry 2 gets a little too frisky. But I think I'll still be okay. Although turn order would be nice. Yeah, 17 damage. 15. Oh, we found it. Good news. Because we survived it. Yeah, I think, if anything, this calls for some of the heal spells I've got. Alright, well, we got through one of the nukes. That's actually pretty good news. This is something I might have actually been tempted to use some Ice 3 charges on just to guarantee the level. So if we get it again, I might do that. Oh, well, we're gonna get this one instead. I think you are actually gonna want. You got like 3. I'm fine with a Fade charge here. Let's just get it done. There's level 32. Alright. I think I'm still okay with this arrangement. Good turn order. So far, anyway. Kraken might just smack him in the face. Nope. Wow. That's not lit 3. Zapped. Bye-bye. That is the power. Of the level 32 Black Belt. And I just attack. Bad turn order on that one. Yeah, there's the other one. Alright. Got some heal 3s, so hopefully people will live. Yeah, you can do one more. Can't have nuke again, because we've seen both of them. So we should be fine. Alright. Uh-oh, Twilight Fan Club. Alright, actually kind of learned that you really want to be fighting these. Shoot. I'm even gonna use a nuke charge. Because if you fail to run from this, this actually can be a problem. Alright. I think we're good. Somebody's got the white shirt. Meh. I'm not really too concerned about it. We know Chaos doesn't have a nuke, so there's not really a whole lot I'm worried about. Especially when I'm doing that much damage. This is pretty over. Let's just get some overkill on you. Maybe the White Mage will get it done. Nope. Alright, and this'll do it. Alright, so the advantage of doing the black belt is that your late game is sort of guaranteed. And we did see double nuke. We got lucky enough to kind of dodge it anyway. But that could have been a problem. What was really an issue was not finding the tail if we had gone fighter instead. I have to think about what I would have done. If I would have done red mage, or I probably would have done black mage for the other one. Yeah, I mean, I have 330 hit points, so I'm immune from nuclear. Not immune, but, you know, it maxes out at 320. So, I'm not too worried about it. And, yeah, obviously Black Belt level 32 has maximum magic defense, too, so chances are pretty good I'd resist it. Not likely to be a big factor. Yeah, so, I mean, 217 is a terrible time. But a huge part of that was spent digging for things. I mean, look at this ARB 1 split. You know, a sizable amount of this was grinding too. I did some eye grinding, I did some Agama grinding. So I definitely lost some time doing that, of course, but I don't know, was this worth it compared to trying to stick it out with a fighter? I'm not really sure it was. Definitely if it were like forced fighter black belt, I would just dan the black belt and not really think about it. Which sort of makes me think that's gotta be the route, kind of no matter what. Might be a little different if it's, you know, double black belt or black belt thief. That way, if it's double black belt, I can't really take a fighter and then a red mage. You're just not guaranteeing yourself very many spells if you do that. And that would have been a little awkward here. Red mage had some stuff, like I had Fast and Temper, I had heal 3, which is cool, and I had life 2, but not a lot in the way of offensive magic until much, much later in the game. And no access to nuke, which we didn't need with the black belt being as it was. So, the other thing too is that black belt really works a lot better if you have healing. And if I were to have like a double black belt type deal, I would really want a white mage. And I'd kind of really want a black mage too, because fast and temper are ridiculous. Once you're a level 32 black belt, you're not really worried about the AoE nuke stuff, because that's not really your route to victory in the endgame anymore. I think the conclusion I'm still going to draw is I'm not going to do black belt unless the situation really demands it. In something like this where it was black belt white mage forced, I think I'm still compelled to just take a fighter and like a black mage or something. But if it is a double black belt or a black belt thief scenario, that could be grounds for doing the black belt to high level. The other scenario, I suppose, would be double thief. That's actually even more interesting. I'm not sure if fighter red mage or black belt red mage is better there. With the double thief, you're kind of incentivized to damn them both, which makes the black belt grind better, because you're just going to start out faster. I don't know. I'll kind of cross that bridge when I get to it, I guess. I'll have some time to think about it. It's kind of tough, but I think in general, with one force black belt but another good party member, I would damn the black belt and just try and 3-man it with a fighter. But with 2, you might have to work something out. Pretty unlikely that thief is going to happen. That's basically rolling snake eyes, the double thief, so you know, I'm not going to practice that and try to prepare for it, I don't think. I might keep one thief alive in that scenario, but certainly not keep both alive. I don't know, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. I don't think it's worth my time to really practice that. But yeah, let me double check the schedule real quick, but I believe the next race is 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That is the first of the best of 3 in the quarterfinals, me versus Edgeworth, as you can see above my head, hopefully. So that will be on Speed Gaming. I don't know which of the Speed Gaming family it'll be on. You can just check the speedgaming.org/schedule for that information once they finalize it. So yeah, I hope you all come out to that and watch and cheer me on. Until then, thank you very much for being here. Thank you, big ups to Falconic for the bit donation. He's your bit leader now and for a while, so I guess there's some incentive there if you want to be on that leaderboard, but if not, no big deal. Your lurking is enough satisfaction for me. So once again, everybody have a wonderful evening and take care.